Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Planet Coaster. Today with a little special, and I think there has to be a little explanation why this is happening. And for those of you who have seen yesterday's episode of Delady in Studios, they do know what I'm currently doing, and they do know the output already, but I thought, okay, even though Lady isn't using my version of the lovely Sulley from Monsters Inc., I thought, okay, let's show you at least the process of how I did this. So first of all, before people do understand stuff kind of in the wrong direction, don't worry, it's all just fun. We just had a chat in Discord, and Lady was showing me her versions of stuff she did in Monsters Inc., or kind of in her studios version, and essentially I was just like, okay, can I give a shot with Sulley? I just wanted to do another version, and it wasn't particularly because hers was bad. I think it's very cute, the one she did. I was just like, I just wanted to have a reason to actually build something from Monsters Inc., because obviously I'm not going to well, rebuild it or build anything else like that, but I just love Monsters Inc., and I just wanted to build something from it, and that was kind of the opportunity to, and I was just offering her if I should do so. She was like, yeah, do it, why not, give it a shot. And yeah, in the end I came up with a completely different looking version of Sulley, which is down to the fact that I particularly tried to not use as many art shapes as possible, just to make him look a bit more furry. If that makes any sense. It's more like, really, I wanted to try give him really that look as if there was really like having a lot of hairs and stuff. So actually make it more fluffy. I think that's the word I was looking for. It's so fluffy. Yeah, but I know it's not from that movie, anyways. I just think I'm still kind of proud of the version, and Keen and I said, commenting under Lady's video, that it does look somehow scary, and actually I found that to be a compliment. So I mean, Sulley, yeah, he's kind of the nice big monster, right? But actually I don't know, he is scary in a way, right? I mean, at least at the beginning of the video, he is, or of the film, I should say, or of the movie. Well, alright. He's kind of the bad guy. He's like the one scaring little kids till the death to gain best of their screams. I mean, against Randall, he's like basically fighting against the crown of being the most scary monster out there. So I found it to be actually, you know, at least a little bit of a compliment, saying that this one I made is scary. Anyhow, I just wanted to say that well, looking up close, the kind of art shapes, sculptures Lady did, they are pretty good. I mean, she's always like telling, yeah, I'm not like the best and stuff, but, well, actually she hasn't even tried before, so I'm really happy that she finally went into it. Well, it always shows that she is freaking good and stuff like that. She just doesn't say it too often, but that's fine. I guess it's up to the others to say that. So here I am saying the work she did and she does in general is like amazing, and also the sculptures are pretty good. And I mean, we all started somewhere, and I can imagine that most of us, including me actually, haven't been that good at the beginning as she is already now with the first kind of iterations of these sculpture figures she's just sculpture statues she's doing. It's crazy. Like I just think it's really a strong and very good start she had there, and I can't really wait to see more of it in the future. I mean, let's face it, potentially none of us is getting ever so good as SP Ridley is. He's like just the master of statues in general. Like his statues, they're always like, not in terms of detail or something, but in terms of expression. They do have a character, right? I don't know how he actually gets this done, but they always have a character. You look at them and you're like, yes, that's right, that fits somehow together. And no matter how detailed you're going to do them, no matter how much, you know, effort you put into them, I can't really get that much character into those things. Like, really, I'm just always wondering how he is doing it. And yeah, I just think it's down to his own way of approaching these statues and giving them a character by adding so many nice facial expression details to it. But yeah, well, at the end, I'm quite happy with how my Sulley turned out, to be honest. Before I'm going to talk too much about everybody else's work. Is that what I wanted to say? I don't know. It's just confusing. But yeah, I'm still happy with the output, because I think you can really tell that it is Sulley from Monsters Inc. That's like the first, you know, the very first challenge to be accomplished, and this I think has been accomplished. So I do think, while it's maybe not the most accurate reproduction of it, it actually looks a lot like it. So that's why I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, I think the only thing I can do with it is put it in workshop and offer it to you. So here you go. I'll put it in the workshop. Actually, I don't really know. Maybe I'm gonna have a chat with Delady before I'm putting it out. So potentially, maybe it's in the description down below and you can grab it from the workshop. Maybe not. I think I need to talk to her first. But if so, you'll find it down below in the description. But yeah, you can already tell from the process, and it's sped up by 8 times. So it took actually quite a while. I wasn't even, when I was putting the video into my Premiere Pro, I wasn't even expecting the video to be that long. I just thought, okay, I sat down for like half an hour and was doing it. Nope, and I was wrong. It was nearly 2 hours. So I think the thing we are currently just trying to do is the one that took the longest. Like these horns, you know, I don't know. I'm quite okay with what I used for the horns, but as you can see, I'm going to his nose back because I thought, okay, I have a solution for that at least. But the horns, they really gave me a struggle. I really like it. This kind of size that Delady was going for, and she was already talking about that in her episode. Like making statues always depends on which scale you want to go to, and the scale she shows is somewhat small, I would say. I mean, in relations of Planet Coaster, it's potentially the most normal scale you can go for. It's not tiny, but it's small, and so there is a lot of problems by getting into this one, because you are actually lacking a few pieces that would be small enough to do this kind of stuff. So I ended up using those wooden snowman, or is it even snowman detail? I guess so. I guess these are the snowman arms. I'm not too sure actually, but I think those should be those. But yeah, anyways. Then obviously no statue is a complete statue without a snowman pipe incorporated. I wonder how much these pipes have been used for various statues already. But anyways, the snowman pipe is basically one of the most used pieces ever, I guess. But hey, I mean, it's a great piece. It's small, it has some nice detail, and it has some very small pieces that you can use. But yeah, that's basically one of the coolest things in the game, I guess. Sounds weird, I know, but for us, kind of crazy people doing all these statues and stuff, this is a really handy piece, and I hope that we will see some of these small pieces in the future as well, because they're really helping a lot, I have to say. But yeah, now we are approaching a bit more like the finished state of this build. I kind of, you know, we're going to make him actually look a bit more bulky and a bit more like really the monster's shape, and finally bringing everything together. One thing I then stopped doing is like having everything separated. I wanted to create it so that Delady could, if she wanted to use it, actually move the arms and stuff, because as it is now, it's quite hard to select the arms and stuff solo. So I decided to kind of start at the beginning to make the arms and legs and body parts separate, but at the end I just ended up doing one iteration of it, because it's just a bit too complicated to make it look good then. But yeah, here you go. This is like basically the shape that it will be in the end. I don't know. It's really hard to make it look actually furry and fluffy, like I said at the beginning, and it didn't really turn out to be that fluffy. So even though I think he's really recognizable, if I needed to choose, I would even have chosen Delady's version, just because it's fitting more into this kind of cute style she was going for. So actually, if you would be honest, you should have remade everything in this kind of more detailed style, which is not necessarily good, because the way to transport atmosphere and kind of just like the whole notion about one thing is not necessarily down to detail. And I would say, if I would have actually made this for a ride, I would have also reconsidered doing it again, because I'm happy with the result as a single, like a one-shot, right? But I'm not actually happy with it in terms of how it transports the vibe of it. So I think Lady nailed the atmosphere and the look of the whole movie and everything around that, and I have to say that's something she generally is very good at. We talked a lot about that in Koali Beach, that atmosphere is something that's going down to her. But anyhow, that's it for this short video. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, that's it. Now enjoy the outro, and see you in the next episode of whatever I come up with. Bye bye.
We should be hiding out wherever we may find love that's flowing on.